My name is Megan Wong. I am 24 years old and I am a fashion designer. I have been designing for about 4 years, but I've always been very creative in painting on shirts and doing other DIYs as a kid. Definitely my grandmother. She was a seamstress, and growing up I learned a lot about sewing and mending and just preserving garments. I've always been very creative, and it's just another outlet for me to express myself. My influences are definitely Guo and vintage Dior. I love the intricate beading and detail of Guo's work, and classic and just beautiful the vintage Dior silhouettes are. I think the world around me, my experiences as a Chinese American, that is a pretty big theme across my conceptual work. I also touch on the themes of childhood nostalgia a lot. I think the city of Chicago definitely added new influences, kind of by helping me start fresh and figure out who I am as a person. The Megywong client is definitely anyone who wants to wear feminine and very whimsical pieces that make you feel like a princess. Some of my favorite pieces are the first corset I've ever made. Think also this gown that I have made that's like a jade green, and I had hand stamped my baby photos onto the skirt of the dress. It's just very personal to me, so I love that piece. How for people trying to start is to just go for it. I think there's always a fear that something's not going to work out, but you don't know unless you try. And there's a million hobbies that I have that I'm not particularly good at, but I enjoy doing, so I keep doing it. And that's kind of how fashion started. I think it started as a hobby that I loved, and I just kept going with it.
I love that Megywong is a brand for anybody. I love that even though it does have that sort of classic ethereal and feminine quality to it, I think it's so beautiful that the pieces are made to order. And I would recommend that people check out Megywong as a brand because it's such a whimsical brand. My favorite pieces, I do have to say, I love the Austere collection. They have a sort of different style compared to a lot of the works that Megan had made beforehand, and I really enjoyed seeing that combination of modern urban with a bit of lace, a bit of coquette. Originally I wanted to model because I wanted to support one of my dearest friends and a designer that I very much admire, and I wanted to be part of her design process, and I wanted to be a part of spreading the word, letting people see just how incredible the works are that she makes.